Hi, this is Melissa with StitchScene.com, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to work a tambour crochet stitch. It's really rather simple. It's just embroidery with a hook. I'm going to be using a contrasting yarn and a very loosely stitched crocheted fabric so that you can more clearly see how tambour crochet is worked. Tambour crochet is worked on with the yarn beginning on the bottom side of the crocheted fabric. And I'm just going to work a tambour crochet line that is straight. So let's just work along a tambour crochet line along this straight line. So we have our yarn at the back of our fabric. Next, we're going to use our hook to pull up a loop. And you will want to make sure that you are hanging on tightly to this yarn tail at the back edge as you get started so that it doesn't slip through. Now all you're going to do is insert your hook back in, and you're going to pick up a loop and draw it through your loop on the stitch. And as you can see, a stitch has been worked. Let's try that again. We're going to insert our hook in. We're going to draw up the yarn, and then we're going to pull it through, basically a slip stitch on top of the fabric, pull it through the loop on our hook. And as you can see, it's just creating this nice line of basically slip stitches that rest on top of the fabric. I'm going to try to position this differently. So hopefully you can see it a little bit more clearly as I work. So again, you just insert your hook into the crocheted fabric. The yarn, the working yarn, is located behind the fabric. And you just pull up and insert it through the loop on your hook. In essence, you're just making a slip stitch along the top of the fabric. And what you'll do is you'll just insert into the crochet wherever the pattern instructs you to. And what's great about it is, like I said, it can make any kind of design. You can follow any kind of design line. Instead of working in a straight line, if we want to start to curve, we're just going to insert our hook over a little bit, and we'll just start making a little curve. It's a great way to embellish your crochet work. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to embellish just regular fabric. If you have a pair of curtains that you want to embellish, spice up. As you can see, now we've started to curve. It's just fun. It's a fun design. Now I'm going to show you how to fasten off, because that's a little bit different. You don't want to fasten off in the usual method, which would be cutting the yarn and then pulling through here, or you're going to have your end, your yarn tail, on the top side of your fabric, your right side, and we don't want that. So how we fasten off when we're working with tambour crochet is we cut our yarn. We cut our yarn, and then we remove the loop from the hook. We take our hook around to the back side of the fabric. We're then going to pull that loop through the back edge, and now we fasten off as we would for regular crochet. And that's all there is to tambour crochet.